All right, folks, so we're picking up where we left off, and I want to apologize for the delay in making these videos. Just doing a lot of real world stuff here at the house, remodeling, things like that, so it sort of like takes up some time. But I figured I'd go ahead and do a real short one for you guys this evening. This is the scales for the Native Chief. They're just standard black G10, and I'm gonna use some sandpaper that's designed for wet dry sanding, 400 grit. I got my little water right here. And this right here is going to act as my it's my little sink edge, or my sink, so the water don't run everywhere. It's got a little edge on it. It's a Tupperware lid. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna wet sand these babies. So here we go. I'm just gonna take my little sandpaper, fold it up, maybe another way like that, so give me something to bear down on. Give it a little water right here. Well, let's get this one out of the way. We'll start with this guy right here. All right, put that right here, and away we go. Oops, sorry about that, hit the camera. I actually got my phone suspended by 2 pieces of micro paracord. It's just, you know, hey, you use what you got until you get what you need. Let's get some more water here. Yeah, turning gray a little bit. It's getting some of it off. And I can already feel it. Just maybe a spot right there I gotta get, but get right here on the edges too. Guess the edges really don't need it because it's not rough around the edges, but I guess just the uniformity of it all. So let's get some more water on this. Normally I have this thing under a sink with the tap turned on with a trickle, you know, so the water's running over it. But like I said, use what you got till you get what you need. Bearing down like a son of a bitch on this. There we go. Flip it over. There's a part we haven't used. Let's flip that over. Now all this is really doing is just, like I said, taking the that grittiness that you feel on a normal G10 scale. It's making them smooth. But even if like your hands get wet, or you know, from sweat or whatever, you get water on it, it still grips. So it's just, I don't know, it's more of a better feeling kind of thing. Oh, water. And what I'll do is I'll run over to the sink and drop these, or run some water over them, get them cleaned up really good. Right now I'm just feeling right there. I honestly don't know where I got this idea from. I just thought, thought about trying it one time. Actually, I want to say it was it Tom or Jason? One of those guys. I had a set of the fat carbon scales from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and he took the wet sand in them, and it made them brought out more of a shine in them, which was pretty cool, I thought. And so I haven't done a set of carbon fiber scales yet, but I just mostly work with the G10 on these. I think that's going to about do it right there. I think so. Yeah, and I just bumped my camera again. Sorry, guys. All right, we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. So, as you can see, you got them wet sanded, dried off, rinsed them off. And here's the difference. This one on the bottom has not been done, whereas this one on the top has. Now, it's obvious you probably can't tell the difference just by looking at it. It's more of a feel. So definitely can tell the difference with the feel. This is smoother. So now, oops, get this one out of the way. Get that old sandpaper out of the way. Now let's start on this guy. All right. So yeah, Blade Show in Atlanta. It's coming up. And I'd already got my tickets and everything, and had some stuff come up that was actually gonna be happening during that weekend. And so I thought I would have to cancel going to Blade Show. I did get the stuff taken care of that I needed to get taken care of. And so I figured, I'd just go to Blade Show next year. Well, as they say in The Godfather, I got an offer that I couldn't refuse to go to Blade Show, or, continue to go to Blade Show. And that's where I'm at now. I will be attending Blade Show in Atlanta. Yes, sir. And that being said, I am extremely excited about it. Not only because of the amount of knives, sharp things that are going to be there. It's the people that are going to be there that I'm going to get to meet personally, shake hands with, break bread with, so to speak. It's going to be a lot of fun. It really is. I'm not looking, to go there and just, tear up the town, go out party and all that kind of stuff. That's not me. I'm 56 years old. I mean, yeah, I could probably party with the best of them, but I got other things to do. Quality time is what I'm calling it. Quality time. Can't really spend quality time when you're drunk off your ass, you know what I mean? I could do that here at the house. Another thing, if you have arthritis in your hands or in your elbow, like I do, this tends to be a little bit painful sometimes, especially when you start bearing down. It starts hurting a little bit in those areas. So, what you do, stop what you're doing for a little bit, limber up, get back at it. See, like right now it's hurting. God damn, getting old sucks, you know that? Oh, and the reason I'm talking so low is it's 12:21 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time down here in South Georgia. And my wife fell asleep on the couch in the living room in there, and I don't feel like waking her up. So that's why I'm whispering, so to speak. Oh, here's my little mail trucks by here. Some little mail trucks right there. Boom. They're gonna be incorporated into my video. But for now, like I said, what I've got going on with my camera here, my cell phone, is this is my bar, all right? And above the bar is a cabinet, all right? And it's open right here. So I got my 2 pieces of micro paracord, tied them in a loop, put little hooks on the other side of the cabinet, and now I've got my phone. It's sort of like, imagine this is these are the strings, right? This is my phone. It's like around that one and around that one. And it's just floating. See all that stuff on my fingers? It's floating. And so until I can get a professional, somewhat gimbal tripod thing that I can put my phone on, this is gonna have to work. And the lighting, sorry about that, but here's what I'm using for my lighting. This is my little through night T1. And let me tell you, this sucker right here gets bright. Little through night T1. And my little O light. It is a baton, or however they say it, or S2R baton, something or other. Yeah. And I've actually got about 3 or 4 more. This is like a desert tan and a blue anode clip. But I've actually got about 3 or 4 more little EDC flashlights. Most of them from Through Night and O-Light. So I like Through Nights. Through Nights are really good. Oh yeah, and Phoenix. Dude, Phoenixes are awesome. Phoenix lighting, yeah. F-E-N-I-X, yeah. But these two are the ones with the magnetic bases, because this magnetic base right here actually acts as the charging for the USB, and it just sticks on there. It's also a magnetic base. This got a magnetic base as well. And up here, I've got 2 pieces of metal that I glued to the underside of the cabinet so I can stick my flashlights to it. So, how about that? It sort of like acts like track lighting too, because of the little metal strips, I can move them around or whatever. Put this one over here in the middle, put this, But for now, until I get better lighting, I'm going to stick with what I got. So, and of course, Mr. Sean Snyder is the one that recommended, and I didn't know that, you can buy 5K, what they call 5K LED light bulbs. They're supposed to be really, really good for like lighting for videos. And put them in your overhead lights or whatever. So, but yeah, I get with Sean whenever I want to find out more information on, what would help me better project my videos, like better lighting, better backdrop, because he's already done a lot of research on that, and that's why his videos look so good. So, and that's why mine look kind of, low budget, but hey, I'll get there. And so, let's keep going with this baby right here. About ready to turn her over this way. Now, hit the edge a little bit. Like I said, I really don't need to do it, but since I did it with the other one, I guess it wouldn't hurt. All right, hit around that edge right there. And this right here also, this sandpaper like this, if you guys got a set of like maybe some Micarta scales or some G10 scales that are a lighter color, and you dyed them using Rit Dye More, a darker color. Once you get done dyeing them, let them dry and everything, take your sandpaper, run around the edges like this, real lightly, and you'll start to see that original color come through, and it gives it more of a distressed look, like a worn look. I think that's pretty cool. That's what Chris Burns, I believe, when he did my my distressed blue micarta skinny shaman scales. I think that's how he made it look distressed. I'm not sure, or it may have come like that, may have come that color, I don't know. But nonetheless, they're awesome. They are awesome. And for my other shaman, the M4, I'm getting a set of micarta scales. They are, I think they're from Scott C. Lacey, he's making them. And they're called Emerald Green with natural micarta. So it means like it's got emerald green, and on the inside of it or whatever, it's like a natural micarta. So it's going to be like a two-tone color look thing. And he's going to skinnyfy those, and I think those are going to look hot, especially with bright orange Cerakoted screws and bright orange Cerakoted liners and OD green blade stop pin Cerakoted, and a OD green Cerakoted backspacer, and a OD green Cerakoted Lynch Northwest clip for the Shaman. That's gonna look hot. That's gonna be awesome. So, down the line. Down the line. It's almost like whenever I'm doing a mod or something like that, I'm already thinking about my next mod before I've even done with the one that I'm doing to begin with. If that makes any sense. Some people call it staying ahead of the curve. I call it just thinking about random shit. All right, come on. Almost done. Almost there. Home stretch, boy. Now, let's feel it up. Let's feel it up, shall we? Okay, it's better to do it this way. Okay, it feels good, feels good. Feels good, all right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna rinse this baby off. All right, guys, they're done. They are smooth. So, what I'm fixing to do now is I'm gonna take some, I think I'll take some mineral oil. And I'm gonna put a little bit on here, and I'm gonna rub it in, let them sit. Really don't need to do the underside, but I'm going to. I didn't sand these at all. This is the underside or the inside, so I didn't do that. But let me go get some mineral oil. Be right back. All right, check this out. Change of plans. I've actually heard people have put Gunny Glide. You know, this is the Gunny Glide, Gunny Lube. I've actually heard people put this stuff on their scales. You know, cleans them up real nice. Let's try and see. I love Gunny products, man. Good Lord. He does some awesome stuff. All right, here we go. Let's just put a couple of dots here and there. There we go, just like that. And rubber in, rubber in. There you go. That actually works pretty dang good. Here we go. A little dab will do you. Y'all probably don't remember those Grecian formula commercials way back when in the 70s. And they may have been in the 80s. Hey, pretty sweet, man. Pretty sweet. I think it is, actually. Can't really see let's get some more lighting on this thing, but yeah. Kind of almost looks like a charcoal gray now. I think that's pretty cool. Or it could be my low budget lighting. I mean, you know. These things were meant mostly for, like, you know, EDCing and things like that, or seeing out in the woods and stuff, but these flashlights, but hey, I use them for other reasons. All right, let's rub that in a little bit right there. There you go, baby. That's good stuff right there, boy. That Gunny Glide. But hey, you guys, man, we get to Blade Show Atlanta. Definitely gonna be going to spend some time with old Scott Gunn, spend some time with the REC boys. Yeah, man, I'm gonna spend a lot of time. And there's quite a few people that I want to go, you know, meet, hang out with, whatever, shoot shit with, see what they're carrying in their pocket, show them what I'm carrying in my pocket, yeah, that kind of thing, you know. It's all right. Let's just wipe it off just a little bit there. I have to say, I do like these, and I think Mr. Wes Freeman is going to love the way these things feel. I think he will. It's going to look awesome on this. Now, the next thing I need to do, other than clean up my area, is set these to the side. And the next thing that we're going to be working on, I believe, will be bronze. I guess I need to recharge my damn through night. Okay, I'm with this. So next thing that I need to do is next video actually is going to be bronzing this hardware with a blowtorch. I'm not sure if I'm going to dip it in some peanut oil or if I'm going to dip it in water. I don't know yet. So let's try it and see. I think dipping it in peanut oil will make it darker. Don't know. Don't hold me on that. It's all part of modding, all part of experimenting. So anyway, we'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Have a safe weekend. And for those that are going to Blade Show, I'll see you guys there next weekend. How about that? Is that cool or what? Outstanding. Awesome job. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Holla later.